Hey, what's going on? Justin from iCut Music here, and in this video, I want to show you our simple three-step process that literally anyone can use to make their own cheer music using our cheer loop templates with GarageBand. So it doesn't matter if you are a total beginner or if you've tried before and failed in the past. We've made this process so easy, so simple that literally anyone can do it, regardless of your skill level. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen to show you exactly how it's done. So if you want, you can go ahead and copy this process and start making your own cheer mixes. All right, so here we are inside our iCut Music GarageBand template, which has all of our cheer loops loaded up, which is gonna allow us to make a cheer mix using our three-step process. So the first step in this process is we need to adjust the BPM of the song we want to use. So first thing we need to find out the BPM of the song that we want to use. And so for this example, we're going to be using licensed music. And so if you need licensing, anyone can use this site called unleashthebeats.com. This is the #1 source of cheer and dance music for public use. And you don't need to be a preferred provider or anything like that. Anyone can come to the site, sign up for an account, and use licensed music. If you don't need licensing, then you can use a different site to find out the BPM. You can just type in the name of your song, move, shake, drop, and type in BPM, and it will take you to, you can use a song called like song BPM, and it'll tell you the BPM right there. So once we know the beats per minute, BPM for short, is 128, we can go ahead and adjust that in GarageBand, right? So all we need to do is come to GarageBand and lower this to 128 before we load in our song. Make sure that's important. Make sure to adjust it before you load in the song. And so now we have our tempo adjusted to 128. And so now we just click and drag in the song we want to use into the slot #1. And so it's going to take a second to analyze it here. All right, and so now once it's done analyzing, here's a very important part. If this isn't selected yet, you want to click this, and this is the show hide flex. So once we click that and this one right here, it's gonna allow us to bring the tempo up to match our cheer tempo of 144. And so all we need to do now is bring this back up to 144. And that's all we need to do for step 1. So now step 2 is to cut and place. So we need to find the part of the song that we want to use, and we need to cut it out and place it, right? So we're going to search for it. We can click up here and press spacebar to play. And so we want that move. So I'm going to rewind it just a little bit to find out where that move starts. All right, so it starts right there, right about there. So I'm going to hit Command T, and that's going to split the track. And we can get rid of everything before that by clicking and just pressing delete on the keyboard. And we want it to start right on that drum beat. So we're just going to click and drag over a little bit. And then so we want to place it now, right? So we cut, and now we want to place. And so we're going to move this over to #2. All our cheer mixes, they start on the second measure. So make sure to drag that onto the 2. And now we just need to get rid of the rest of the song that we don't want to use. So we basically just want to use the chorus of this song. So we'll stop it after the chorus. And so the chorus stops on measure 6. So we're going to place our play marker right there, hit Command T to split, and get rid of the rest of this track. And so that was step 2. And so step 3 is the easiest of them all. All we have to do is turn on our cheer loops. So right now I have this track soloed. And so to unsolo it, we're going to do that. And you're going to hear this magically turn into a cheer mix. All right, and so we got that first song done now. Now we're just going to add in more songs here. So for this next one, we are going to be using Shape of You. So I can see that Shape of You is 96 beats per minute. So come back to GarageBand here and take the tempo down to 96. And now all we need to do is drag in the song, Shape of You. And I'm going to solo, or it's going to analyze it for a second, and then I'm going to solo the track here. So it makes our second step easier of just cutting and placing. So it's going to analyze it for a second. All right, and so now it's done analyzing, and now we can bring the tempo back up to 144 to match our cheer mix tempo. So now we just need to find the part of the song we want to use, cut it out, and place it. So let's find that.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Coming out for the my date. I may be crazy, don't. I'm in love.
So that's the part we want to start with. We want to start with the chorus, right? So we're going to zoom in a little bit to find the part that we want to use, and that's it right there. We're going to hit Command T to split, get rid of everything before. Remember, we want to start on the drum so it matches up good. Just do that. And now all we got to do is drag this over to where the last song ended. And so now we're going to unsolo it, and you're going to hear how it transitions so well with our cheer loops.
I'm in love with the shape of you. The push and pull like a magnet do. I feel my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. And last night you were in my room. And now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. 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 Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
All right, and so the chorus is done there, so we're going to do the same thing. Make sure our playhead's in the right spot. Hit Command T to split, and then get rid of the rest by clicking over here and pressing delete. And that song is done. So from here, all you need to do is repeat this process for each song in the mix. Our cheer loops and our GarageBand templates make this process so easy, so simple. Literally anyone can do this. So if you want to do this, if you want to make your own cheer mixes, you totally can. I put together a really special offer which will give you access to all of our cheer loops and access to all of our GarageBand templates so you can get on your way to making your own cheer mixes. If you're interested, go ahead, scroll down, click the button below, and it's going to take you to the offer to where you can get access to everything I just said and be on your way to making your own cheer mixes.